As a scientist, I can tell you that Sundays are only 24 hours long. But with NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV, you get every game every Sunday all in one place. That's upwards of 30 hours of NFL in one day. How can there be 30 hours in 24 hours, you ask? I have a theory. Magic. New users get NFL Sunday Ticket for 8 payments of $34.50 per month. Sign up at NFLSundayTicket.com. Local and national games on YouTube TV. NFL Sunday Ticket for out-of-market games excludes digital-only games and commercial use. Terms and embargoes apply. Availability varies.
Vitamin Water Zero Sugar has great taste, zero BS, and obviously zero sugar. For those with zero room in their calendar. Zero patience for slow walkers. Those who get 0 hours of sleep on a Saturday night. Have zero filter, zero given, and zero interest in grabbing a plain, boring water. Grab a delicious Vitamin Water Zero Sugar today.
This episode is brought to you by LinkedIn. Healthcare professionals can lead their careers with LinkedIn. Discover jobs by specialty, preferred shifts, and even desired salary. From mental health therapists to radiology technicians, it's now faster and easier for healthcare professionals to find the right fit. Learn more at linkedin.com/healthcare. Side effects may include faster job placement, improved work-life balance, and increased career satisfaction.
The family that vacations together stays together. At least that was the plan. Except now the Dastardly desk clerk is saying he can't confirm your connecting rooms.
Wait, what?
That's right, ma'am. You have rooms 201 and 709.
No, we cannot be 5 floors away from our kids.
The doors have double locks. They'll be fine.
When you want connecting rooms confirmed before you arrive, it matters where you stay.
Welcome to Hilton. I see your connecting rooms are already confirmed.
Hilton, for this day.
You're tuned into Auto Intelligence, live from Auto Trader, where data, tools, and your preferences sync to make your car shopping smooth.
They're searching inventory.
Oh, yeah.
They find what you need.
They're gonna find it.
You can make a budget for your wallet to help you succeed. Pricing's precise and true.
So true.
It's smarter car shopping.
Ooh.
Just for you.
Oh, it's just for you. Ooh. Find your next ride at autotrader.com. Powered by Auto Intelligence.
Somehow, and I don't know how, but somehow the Eagles escape Tampa Bay with a win. Welcome to the Eagles Checkdown, the fastest under 10-minute Eagles podcast there is. Cover news, notes, and opinions on your favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles, right here on the Eagles Pinball Podcast Network. I'm Phil Stiefel. You can also find me hosting Trending in the AM live at 8 a.m. We're going to dive much deeper into this Eagles victory. It's linked below the show today, so make sure you copy and paste and subscribe to that YouTube channel as well. Guys, the Eagles get out of Tampa somehow with a 31-25 victory. Somehow they win with Jalen Hurts not completing a single pass in the second half of this football game. Guys, let's break it down. Let's get through it. Let's figure out this is being recorded literally a few minutes after the Eagles game ended. So you're getting my instant reactions. You're getting my frustrations and enthusiasm in the heat right after the game ends. This is not, hours later or anything like that. So let's break it down. Let's get to the stats first. Jalen Hurts, 15-24, 2 touchdown passes, was sacked 2 times. He did run for 62 yards. Saquon Barkley, another bad game, 19-43. He did have a rushing touchdown on a fake tush push. Dallas Goedert had 2 touchdown catches on some creative plays. 4 catches. A.J. Brown, 2 whole catches for 7 yards on 9 targets. Catch the laugh in there. Baker Mayfield threw for almost 300 yards. Luckily, 2 of those were almost 150 of those 289 yards were on 2 plays. So how did it happen? How did this game go about, playing out, so to speak? The game started out with the Eagles getting the first score of the game on a Sidney Brown touchdown. You heard that right. Cameron Latu, the backup fullback, backup special teams player, blocked the punt, and Sidney Brown picked it up and scored a touchdown. The Eagles then were able to score another touchdown after that on a Dallas Goedert touchdown, 2-yard pass. The Bucs got a field goal, then the Eagles scored another touchdown to go up 21-3. Then they got another field goal to go up 24-3. So the Eagles were up 24-3. That means that they were outscored 22-7 the rest of the game. Baker Mayfield was able to keep this team in it, but they got their 2 touchdowns, Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Bucks, on a 77-yard pass on some miscommunications to Emeka Egbuka, and they got another 72-yard touchdown pass to Bucky Irvin on a play that, let's just say it, Jahad Campbell, for as great as he's been, did get beat on the play, big touchdown run there. So what happened really? And the big story this week is going to be on the offense and the offensive play calling. And a lot of the media is going to criticize Jalen Hurts for not completing a pass in the second half, because he did not complete a pass. He was 0 for 8 in the second half of this football game, which means he was 15 of 18 in the first half. He did not complete a single pass. And that's what the story is going to be. But what the story should be is that the offense was stale again in this game. They had some moments. The 2 touchdown passes to Dallas Goedert were very creative plays. The fake tush push, we've seen it before, but not this year, was creative. But for the entirety of the second half, the offensive play calling was just straight predictable. I'm not an X's and O guy. I'm not like Shane Half from this channel, or Johnny Page or Eagles Eric from this channel. I don't know X's and O's like those guys. But when I can call out plays before the plays happen, they're predictable. And that's what it was. The Eagles' defense as well was not great. They were good at times. They made the big plays. Jahad Campbell's interception, huge play. They got the big Moro Jomo sack when it mattered most. So they came up big in moments. But for the most part, they gave up some big plays as well. So this team was a team that went in and had a loser's mindset to an extent. And hold on. Let me backtrack that. They went in knowing that there was a chance they could lose, and they did everything they could to lose the game. The problem is they still made the plays. We are still 4-0. We are 20 out of our last 21 games we've won, including the Super Bowl. So this team still finds a way to win. But let me tell you something. If we play like we played against the Buccaneers in Tampa Bay, a place we struggle, against the Bucs and Todd Bowles, who we struggle against, we play like that the rest of this year. This is not a Super Bowl performance. This is not a Super Bowl championship level performance this week. And the Eagles need to be better. Quinion Mitchell had a phenomenal game, 5 pass breakups, made some great tackles in the open field. There were, just as bad as it was, there were some plenty of good plays made when necessary. The refs definitely played a factor. There were some weak calls at different points. Cooper Jean, the targeting. I think there was 3 personal fouls called against the Eagles. So the discipline of the Eagles is something that's going to go under the radar, but something that needs to be kind of talked about. How they constantly get called for these kind of things. There were some really good zone reads and RPOs run from Jalen throughout the game. It just was one of those games where smelled defeat all game long, despite the big plays from this Eagles team. The blocked field or punt for a touchdown set the tone right away. But yet, it just smelled loss all game long, and they still found a way to win. The big topic will be, outside of injuries, because we'll get into them in a second, outside of injuries is the fact that they found a way to win. But the Nick Sirianni, Jalen Hurts, Howie Roseman, Jeffrey Lurie got to discuss what to do with Kevin Patullo, whether they need to bring in an advisor, whether they need to bring in or move who calls plays. This offense, as it is right now, cannot be sustained over a 17-game season plus the playoffs. That is not how you're going to win it. But Jahad Campbell, the defense made plays when it was necessary. Vic Fangio is going to have to do something about giving up 2 70-plus yard touchdowns. This team still found a way to win. And a win is a win. This is not Carolina or Tennessee. We beat the Buccaneers, a team that's going to win their division, a Tampa Bay team that we, just like the Rams last week, we may see again in the playoffs. But they found a way to win. And I think that needs to be the main sticking point, that while we need to figure out Kevin Patullo and the play calling, this team still found a way to make the plays and dig deep when it mattered most. There's a lot of things we'll get into throughout the week, but that's what matters most. Lane Johnson left the game and missed a big portion of the second half of the game again. We'll have to see with him injury-wise. Jalen Carter missed a bunch of plays. Looks like he was banged up. I was watching the Eagles walk to the locker room after the game. A lot of limping, a lot of heads hung low. They're going to have to do a lot this week on getting this team mindset in the right place, but also healthy going up against Denver next week. That's going to be a big thing. But Lane Johnson, Jalen Carter, you're going to have to look out for them. I'm shocked that Jalen Hurts didn't get hurt. He took some big shots, including a play that I thought might have been a concussion. But we'll see as that goes along. We also got to figure out how to get Saquon Barkley going. Saquon Barkley, another really, really bad. I'm going to repeat his stat line again. 19 carries, 43 yards, 2.3 yards per carry. He did have the touchdown, but that's just not good enough. He did have 4 catches for 31 yards, which was nice as well. But, we got to find a way to get Saquon Barkley going. But that's on the play calling as well. We're going to talk a lot about this. You can still hear the anxiety in my voice from this game, so we're going to wrap it up right there. But the Eagles found a way to win. That is the key thing to remember right here. Next week's another week. We'll figure it out next week, guys. Everybody, go Birds. And bubbles up.
Your season, your shot. The NFL season is rolling, and every touchdown can bring you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. From first touchdown score to anytime touchdown props or the thrill of live in-game betting, every snap is loaded with opportunity. And this one is specifically for new customers who can bet just $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Plus over $200 off of NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code PINPULL. That's code PINPULL to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first $5 bet. Plus over $200 off of NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. That is 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, Kansas, 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Fees may apply in Illinois, void in Ontario. Bonus bet expires 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday Ticket offer for new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday Ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday Ticket/terms. Limited time offer.
Wish you could become a morning person? You know the type, up before the sun, early morning runs, first one to the office with donuts and a smile. How do they do it? Easy. With the new Galaxy Watch 8, sleep tracking and personalized insights from Samsung Health help you improve so you can wake up to a whole new you. One who, dare I say it, skips the snooze? It's possible. Train your sleep with Galaxy Watch 8. Learn more at Samsung.com. Requires compatible Samsung Galaxy phone, Samsung Health app, and Samsung account.
This episode is presented by State Farm. Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like expecting the leadership of a team captain on the football field, but getting a sea captain. You wouldn't settle for just anything for your team. Shouldn't it be the same for your insurance? So don't settle for just any insurance when you can go with a leader. State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When your investors, customers, and workers demand more from your business, make it happen with SAP. The AI-powered capabilities of SAP can help you streamline costs, connect with new suppliers, and manage payroll, even when your business is being pulled in different directions. To deliver a quality product at a fair price while paying your people what they're worth too, so your business can stay unfazed. Learn more at sap.com/uncertainty.
It's the Smucker's Uncrustables podcast with your host, Uncrustables. Okay, today's guest is rough around the edges. Please welcome Crust.
Thanks for having me.
Today's topic, he's round with soft, pillowy bread.
Hey.
Filled with delicious PB&J.
Are you talking about yourself?
And you can take him anywhere.
Why'd you invite?
And we are out of time.
Are you really cutting me off?
Uncrustables are the best part of the sandwich. Sorry, Crust.